In our next class, we will be studying about irrational numbers, although we have discussed about these in previous classes also. So, we are starting with a definition. Definition is numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, and so on are irrational numbers. Here is one theorem with us, that is, let p be a prime number. If p divides a square, then p divides a, where a is a positive integer. Here is a proof, and this proof we are doing with the help of one example. So here I have supposed p is equals to 3, which is a prime number, and a is equals to 6. Then a square will become as 36. Now you can see that if 3 divides 36, then 3 divides 6 also. So we can say that if p divides a square, then p divides a. Now here are some examples on the basis of this theorem. Example number 1 is prove that root 2 is irrational. Let us suppose that root 2 be a rational number. We will be proving this example with the help of contradiction. Now we can write root 2 as a by b, where a and b are co-prime and b is not equals to 0. Here co-prime means HCF of a and b is 1. That means a and b have no other factors common other than 1. So root 2 is equals to a upon b becomes root 2b is equals to a. Name it as equation number 1. Squaring both the sides of equation number 1, root 2b whole square is equals to a square. Now it will become as 2b square is equals to a square. So name it as equation number 2. This now from equation number 2 we can say that 2 divides a square. So by above theorem we can say that 2 divides a also. So we can write that a can be written as 2c, because if 2 divides a, therefore there is one number which is multiplied by 2, and then we'll get the answer as a for some integer c. So we can write a is equals to 2c for some integer c. Now put value of a in equation number 2. So our equation number 2 will become as 2b square is equals to 2c whole square. Now it can be written as 2b square is equals to 4c square. This implies b square is equals to 2c square. And this implies that if 2 divides b square, then 2 divides b also. Now here again we are using above theorem that says that if p divides a square, and then p divides a also, where p is a prime number and a is a positive integer. Therefore a and b have at least 2 as a common factor, but this contradicts the fact that a and b have no common factors other than 1. This contradiction arises because of our incorrect assumption that root 2 is rational. So we conclude that root 2 is irrational. Now come to next example, that is prove that 3 root 2 is irrational. Let us again assume that 3 root 2 is rational. So we can write 3 root 2 as a by b, where a and b are co-prime and b is not equals to 0. Now this equation can be written as root 2 is equals to a upon 3b, and name this equation as number 1. Now in equation number 1, 3, a and b are integers. So a upon 3b is rational, and as we have proved in example number 1 that root 2 is also a rational number. But according to equation, root 2 is rational, as root 2 is equals to a upon 3b. Here contradiction arises. We conclude that 3 root 2 is irrational number. Now come to next example. In this, prove that 3 plus root 3 is irrational. Let us assume that 3 plus root 3 is rational number. So we can write 3 plus root 3 as a upon b, where a and b are coprime and b is not equals to 0. Now, the above equation can be written as 3 minus a upon b is equals to minus root 3. Since a and b are integers, we get 3 minus a upon b is rational number. So, we can say that minus root 3 is rational. But as we know, or we can prove that root 3 is an irrational number. Here again contradiction arises. So, we conclude that 3 plus root 3 is irrational number. Here are some questions in the assignment. Solve this and then you can take your queries.